Okay, so for the first time, I finally received my um, TRS adapter. I think that's what it was called, audio adapter, and I plugged it in um, while I got home. When I got home and tested out, and the GoPro was able to detect the sound directly from the mic, the Purple Panda, and I got excited because it's finally working. Hopefully it is working when I edit this video. So today I kind of want to talk about my initial fear of riding the motorcycle on the highway as a beginner. Back in 2020, when I bought this bike in the summertime, June of 2020, I did not take this bike on the highway right away. I just rode around the block. I think for 2 or 3 days, and then I was in Boston at that time, and then I took it to 95, like around this time, around before sunset, and I felt a little bit nervous. Reason being was that, well, number one, it was getting dark. I didn't know how to ride with a motorcycle like at night. I was afraid of running into potholes or not being able to see clearly where I need to go. It was just weird, it was new, but I got over that fear when I was on the street, not on the highway, but before I got on the highway, I was fine. But then when I got on the street, that was for the first time where I needed to like floor it, right, to merge, because the exit where I was taking, like, I needed to move real fast right away. So it was, for the first time, I really had to man up and just not be afraid of the bike jerking me, and but it did jerk me a little bit because I don't know, it just caught me off guard. So ever since then, my fear of riding on the highway for the first time did not occur to me. I started liking the highway a lot more than the city streets. I did not like the fact that when I was on the left lane, the speed limit was 65, so I was doing 70. A lot of cars were tailgating me. That was one thing I hate about the Massachusetts drivers, because they were very, I don't know, aggressive, and I did not like that at all. So, but it kind of built me confidence to go a little bit further, and I did. And over time, my fear of riding a motorcycle on the highway just kind of dissipated, and it just never came across my mind. So last week, I went to well, now I'm moving to a new story now. So last week, I went to Waco, Texas last week, and I wanted to actually show, and I did took a video of it, although I did not have the quality for some of the rides, so I'm having to cut some of that off. But I recorded the max speed for a Honda Rebel 2020 Honda Rebel 500 ABS. So the max speed for this bike, is 104 miles an hour, and I was able to get that even though I was scared as hell, like, not, well, because I might get pulled over, like this cop right here, right? Because this area is like, the speed limit here is 35, so that cop could have pulled me over. But anyway, so I was afraid that I might get pulled over, because that's like reckless driving. And thank God there were no cops around, state police, at that time when I did that speed at 104 miles an hour. I wanted to see, like, not how fast, but what the max, the capacity for this bike speed. And yeah, it was 104 miles an hour, which is, it's okay. I mean, it's a cruiser, beginner bike, 500 cc, but it was a lot of fun. It could not stay at 104 miles an hour. You know, you have to account for the elevation. There were slight elevation and the wind, so and perhaps the weight as well. So I'm a bit on the small side, small size, I guess. So that account for something, for the bike to be able to push to its limit. I'm not sure, but maybe that part is only the quickness of the bike, not the total speed. Anyway, so 104 miles an hour, not too bad, not too shabby. I mean, who does, 104 miles an hour every single day, every single time when they're on the highway, So having that kind of speed is not really necessary, but it's good to know that, for whatever it's worth, that this bike can go 104 miles an hour.